Taz.
And it's Tequila.
And this is
Taz and Tequila.
Alright, so we're back again. I got for this week's topic, we're gonna dive into some deep combos.
Ooh.
Like, what's something that you might figure out too late in life? I think the work social life balance is something that I think people figure out a little bit too late. I think, people lean on one or the other and it ends up out of balance, and it's really a personal thing that each person has to figure out, but I think that you do have to make time for yourself, regardless of your situation, because it's one or the other. You're doing everything, just work. You never take any time for yourself, so you end up just getting burnt out. Or it's like the opposite, where you can't bring yourself to do anything else but just like go do whatever you want to do, so you don't get anything done and you end up behind on a lot of things. So it's a balance, and obviously you have to kind of tailor it towards your life, and whatever works for you. It's definitely not something that you could say something that works for me. Hey, you play 75 and you work 25. Like, it's no percentage. It's all individual.
I think something that people discover too late in life, their worth. Someone's individual worth or acknowledgement of you, if that makes sense. I feel like people, just from my experience and what I've seen, and with some friends, family members, everything like that, what I've seen is that people sometimes take themselves for granted, and they take for granted what other people see in them. So in a relationship, sometimes you put the other person first rather than yourself, and that's not to say it's a bad thing, but I feel like people tend to kind of lose themselves in that, and then they forget what makes them happy. Or even for family members too, if you're doing a lot of stuff from your family and you just feel like you're just family, what about me? Maybe I wanted to sit here and eat a freaking bag of hot Cheetos and not do anything, but I feel guilty because I know that I should always love my family and help my family no matter what. And so then I feel like people kind of take that for granted. Just like that, you just find yourself sitting there it could honestly come to you and oh my gosh, brain word fart. I think that you start to then realize about yourself, or you start to not take yourself for granted when something really shitty happens to you, like a breakup or some bad news or something. Then you sit back and you reevaluate, and you're like, why the hell was I doing this? Why the hell was I with that person? Why did I even think that was okay? Where did that even idea come from, And then you start to reflect, and then you're like, oh wow, I guess I really did take myself for granted.
Right. I mean, I think that's the worst feeling, to feel like you took yourself for granted in whatever situation, that played out. Taking yourself for granted, not valuing yourself, that's, everybody has those moments, and I think it's just a good thing to have those moments too, as bad as they are. Have those moments, because it teaches you yo, I gotta value myself. I gotta be able to take care of myself, or I can't take care of the people around me. All right.
It's actually not that much space between us, but it looks like there's a lot of space between us.
The second question we got is, what is the foundation of your life philosophy? And this is a tough question, but basically what it means is, what would be in the recipe of your life? If you was to break down your life and say, hey, these are my big things in life. I have to have these. These are my deal breakers. These are the things I have to have. What's going to be in your recipe for your life?
Good question. Let's see, what would be my recipe? I think first would be faith. I mean, I don't go to church a lot, or often, but I still have like fundamentals growing up based in like, Christian church, and I hope that someone that I'm with has, doesn't have to be super religious or anything like that, but still has the fundamentals of, like understanding and nurturing, a woman body, and then like knowing like how to be a man, but then still understanding that, you can still have a strong female by your side, definitely have God in their life. I definitely family's big important for me. I'm a big family person. So family would be in my recipe, making sure that, there's also someone like that loves their family as much as I love mine would be probably a big recipe. And then discipline. I think discipline would be a good philosophy for a recipe in my life, because you have to be able to balance and know like, okay, I could do this, but I can also, still go to school and still learn, but I can also still go out and have fun, but I could also even, balance that mixed with like having your own things, your own plans of what you want to do. Maybe you want to relax, go shopping, go on ventures, like, just be disciplined in the work that you're doing and be able to juggle all that stuff. Those are like top 3 that I kind of discipline my life as, I would say. God, family, and discipline. God, family, discipline. 3 things. Get it. Mix it. In the cooking stir fry. In the cooking
Having compassion and being compassionate towards, not even just like the people that you're always around, but like, strangers too. Compassion, focus, being able to stay on the right paths, even, getting refocused. Sometimes something takes you out of your focus, takes you off your path. It's not about what takes you off your path, it's how you get back on, so you always gotta get back.
Let the church say amen.
Loyalty, I think it's really important to be loyal to the people that you're around, and the company that you keep. I think keeping a tight circle and keeping your people close is what we really need in life. I think humans are very social creatures, so it's important to branch out and have that circle of people that you can really trust. Fitness is a huge thing. I think you got to be able to push yourself. It goes beyond the body. It's keeping your body fit, your mind fit, and your spirit fit. That's 3 different things, and that comes in different ways. I mean, your body, obviously taking care of yourself, eating the right things. Your mind, always searching to learn new things, and being able to know and address your mental health, and get help if you need it. That's mental health is huge. And then the last, your spirit. Are you content with the way that you're living? Do you feel safe? Do you feel at peace? Are you reaching a sense of enlightenment where you feel a lot of good energy headed towards you? I think it's very important to whatever your beliefs may be, keep your spirit intact. So those are my big things. I definitely want to get keep an open discussion with you guys. So we're actually, next time that I, come up with another deep discussion, I'm actually going to poll you guys and see what you guys want to hear next. But I'd love to keep it an open discussion. There's not really any topic that, I'm not willing to talk about. So, let's get it cracking next time. So thanks for tuning in, guys.
Let's get
Again,
to
it's Taz
and Taaquila.